Hello everyone, Colin here. Welcome to Iforo, round number 2 here at Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. Starting first is Benoit Laudere Irvine and the Arrows car. Dick Trickle III starts second. Third is Jeffy McGriff, and starting alongside Jeffy is the Minardi of Cardozo. Weber starts fifth alongside TJ Hanley, who starts sixth. Cal Bashilia and Eric Willis start on the next row. Eric Willis, the first Grand Prix winner, and the Jaguar. Jonathan Rains starts ninth, and along him is CP Dobbs. 11th is Samet Ozkan, and alongside Samet is the other Arrows car of Aiden Shepard. 13th is Vance Caldwell, and 14th is Ray Finkel. K Young Wee starts 15 in the Jordan, and alongside K Young Wee is John Dunn. Jonathan Zorline in the Ferrari will start 17th, and alongside him was Matt Dunn, who unfortunately didn't get any points. I figured he could, but he didn't. Right behind them is Patrick Smith and Jack James. Not a great day for Ferrari in qualifying again. However, maybe they'll be able to rebound. And starting on the last row is Steve Morgan and Jahan Bonday, the guy who got second. Points are fairly simple still. First is wherever they are. And there's the engine start. So, Eric Willis is leading the points by a couple. The top six get points, if you didn't know. Jahan Bonday got second. John Dunn got third. So, at least one of the Saubers got decent points. Very unfortunate for Matt Dunn. Patrick Smith got fourth. Jonathan Rains somehow got fifth. Great. He ran around 8th and ninth all race. He did that good. So Jack James got sixth, and seventh was Ray Finkel. So Jack James got the last points in that race. I'll be right back. Alright, back here at Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. We should have a good race. 36 laps, about the same race length as Suzuka. Suzuka was just a really, not a short track, but it was shorter. Uh, Benoit there Irving with a 119.021. Really quick lap. We'll be looking for a really great race today. About 10 laps on the field run, or 9, depending on the driver. Testing went well. I was happy with that. It appears that everyone was in the 119. Although, first to last was about 7/10, a little more than 7/10. I'm not sure what that tells you about the drivers, but they're really good drivers. Uh, People that retired last race, both arrows, orange arrows, are going to be looking for an improvement for this race. Ozkan, who crashed with Jonathan Rains. Rains didn't get into the wall, but Ocon had a massive hit. Zorline, who blew an engine while running up there in the top six. And then, I believe, yeah, Dick Trickle III, who starts on the outside, also retired last place, got involved in that first lap accident. So, we should have a really good race here today. Both Jaguars qualified really well. Both Minardi. I guess both Prost also qualified decent as well. As we are still pacing around. Pace car pulls off, and we're about really tight pit road too. Hopefully Benoit doesn't hit that wall again. And we are green. should be going soon. And we're go here at Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. Side by side for the lead. Dick Trickle III will try taking the lead into the first corner. However, it looks like Benoit Irvine will take that spot. Actually, great corner by and actually Jeffy McGriff side by side with Dick Trickle III. Although Cardoza up to second, he's pulling out on Dick Trickle III. Great move by Cardozo. However, Dick Trickle will have the inside for this corner. 3 wide behind him, I believe, just 2 wide. And it looks like Cardozo will give up that spot back to Dick Trickle. Oh wow, what a great run. He's actually going to try taking that spot back. That's actually allowing Benoit Irvine to pull away. Cardozo has the spot now. Single foul. Here comes Aiden Shepard on Cal Pacholia. Pacholia with a horrible start. Unless Aiden got a really great start, which may be the case. As we could see, the Ferrari side by side. They're 3 wide towards the back. Single foul throughout the top. Yeah, single foul throughout the whole field. There's a Jaguar pulling out now. But Aiden Shepard with a great start. Side by side between CP Dobbs and, I believe, Weber. Yes, that is Weber in 8th. Actually in 7th. No, he's in 7th. Took that spot away from CP Dobbs. TJ Hanley up in 5th. He finished about 9th or so at Japan for the Japanese Grand Prix. Ray Finkel trying to get around Vance Caldwell, or vice versa. Both of them running deeper in the pack than they probably want to. The Benetton does get past the Williams. Actually no. The Williams puts on a good fight. And it looks like Ray Finkel will hold that position. Now he'll have to worry about the Sauber of Matt Dunn and John Dunn. Both of them are running up there. Well, not up there, back there. Matt Dunn not having the best of races last. He had a great race, but pit strategy was off. Now back here is Steve Morgan and Jonathan Zorland. Zorland may become last. It's not what he wants. You look back through the field and you watch the cars go by into the S's section. Both Jordans are also back there as well. Pretty big lead for Benoit. However, Cardozo had a quick lap. The only car in the 119, so Clean Air will do that for you. He may be a little quicker than Benoit Irvine. Dick Trickle the third, still in 3rd. Aiden Shepard, he started about 12th or so. Both Jaguars are at the rear end of the points. One of them in the points, one of them not in the points. Pacholia started 7th and he fell all the way back to 10th. Let's look up towards the front. Let's see the differential. Right now it's a 2.25. Now it's going to be 1.39. A little quicker for the leader. We look through the entire field. Single foul right now. They're about 4 laps into this race. Should be a good one. Be interesting watching pit stop strategy. See if they try making it to 10 laps so they don't have to make that stop at the very end of the race again. Eric Willis would have a total of 11 points if he scores points this race. And while running away so far, if I'm correct, no one but Eric has scored points in the top six. Because Trickle and Lothair both retired. Irvine retired, and so did Trickle. Cardozo also did not score any points. He was 8th. Jeffy McGriff had to pit late at that track in Japan Suzuka. TJ Hanley got about 9th or so, and Eric Willis won, so it'll be interesting seeing what Eric can do. Cardozo caught up a little bit to the leader of Benoit. About half a second quicker. I don't want to say Benoit has an issue, because he probably doesn't. TJ Hanley all over the back of, that is, Jeffy McGriff. TJ Hanley's starting to catch up to. Maybe Benoit is saving his tires and fuel so he doesn't have to pit soon. TJ Hanley all over the back as we look through the rest of the field. Benoit, Cardozo, Trickle are your current podium spots. We're about 7th, 6th of the way through. Next time by we will be a 6th of the way through. As we watch everyone go down the straightaway. Both Jordans in a Ferrari sandwich. Kei Young-Wee involved in an accident last race. He was still quick. I feel like he could have scored decent points if he didn't have all that damage. Obviously, his teammate Jahan Bonde scored points. Got 2nd place at Japan. Looks like Samet may be trying to make a move on Jonathan Reigns. And here does come Samet on the inside. Side by side for 11th. And Samet does get past. Great move by Samet. TJ Hanley, looks like they've backed off. Both Benetton's out of the points. No one out of the race so far. Hopefully it stays that way. Aiden Shepard in 9th. He'll be looking to make a move on CP Dobbs, if he can. However, right now it's Benoit there, Irvine, who's led every lap. Cardozo, however, is catching up a little by little. Hopefully tire wear won't be too bad. Hopefully Benoit won't crash into the pit road wall again. Because that would be, I hate to say it, but it'd be kind of funny, in my opinion. To watch the entire field go by. Looks like Weber's trying to take a different line through that corner. As we see all the cars go by. Shepard with a 121.5. Oh wow, Dick Trickle III caught up to Cardozo. Cardozo had a magnificent start. I don't know how he did that, but he got around Dick Trickle III. He did start 4th, so gained a couple spots off that start. That's 6 points if he does finish where he is. As we watch the rest of the cars go by. Both Saubers are back there as well. Very unfortunate for them. I believe that Samet, who has a really quick car, he's all over the back of Cal Bashilia. Bashilia had a pretty okay start. Aiden Shepard with a magnificent start, though. Samet will try getting past Bashilia. Samet has a really quick car. They just had a pretty bad qualifying run. Quote unquote bad, I mean, they were all fairly quick. 3rd place, Dick Trickle the third. Starting to catch up, I believe. Oh, he actually fell back that lap. However, Cardozo caught up a little. Seems like Weber fell off a little bit. Watch Ozkan go up to 11th. Still, they'll try taking 10th away. The Swede will try taking 10th away from Kyle Pachelia and the Minardi. All over the back of Kyle, however, they do not pull out to make a pass. We look through the field. About another lap or two before pit stops happen. I believe they actually may be getting ready for pit stops, so some crews are starting to get their tires and feel ready. That should be good. Top 6 have really pulled away. CP Dobbs fell off from Weber. Tight pack back there. Are we pitting? Yes, we are having pit stops. Couple people stay out. Let's see if anybody hits the pit wall barrier. So, Dick Trickle III stays out. It's a little early for pit stops, I think. Let me go to pit lane number 1. Right now, everyone's in pit lane number 2, I believe. Oh, now they're all... It's a massive pit lane. So let's see who stayed out this lap. Trickle and Jeffy are the top drivers. Let's see the leaders. Benoit and Cardozo. Cardozo's a little quicker on this pit stop, I believe. And Cardozo, side by side, coming out of pit lane. He'll still be behind Benoit, just barely. Will Cardozo pull out and try making a move? What will Cardozo do? Does he make a move? No. Benoit holds the lead as we look throughout the rest of the field. Right now, it's Dick Trickle III and Jeffy McGriff. However, back here, it's Cardozo and Benoit, the two leaders. Let's see if anybody else stays out this lap. Not so far. Actually, Vance Caldwell did. No, he did not. Patrick Smith does. Will Patrick Smith lead this lap? Yes. Patrick Smith may be, I don't want to jinx him, but so far he may be the one to win this race. As Benoit Cardozo fell off a little bit. TJ Hanley up to 3rd. 4th is Eric Willis, so far. Oh, it looks like there may have been contact for a couple drivers. There's Dick Trickle III. He still hasn't done his right tires yet. Patrick Smith pulling yet? No, not yet. As we see, here they come off of pit road. And Dick Trickle III. Will TJ Hanley and Eric Willis do get by Dick Trickle III. So it seems like the undercut is actually, Eric Willis does not get past. And Eric Willis stays behind Dick Trickle III. So it looks like the undercut is a little quicker. Patrick Smith still leading. He'll probably pit this lap. He's losing a lot of time, I think. Here comes Patrick Smith into the pits. He'll be good on... He may be able to do a 2-stopper. No, he'll do 3. Oh, man. Another lap or two. Another 2 laps he would have been able to pull a 3-stopper. However, that won't be the case. So right now, it looks like Jeffy McGriff also fell way back. Slower pit stop for him. Right now the battle is for 4th between TJ Hanley and Dick Trickle III. Here comes Eric Willis, not TJ Hanley. I meant Eric Willis. Willis pulled out a little bit. Patrick Smith in pit road right now. He's getting passed by everyone. 13th position. Right now he's going to be towards the back, but it sure will be interesting seeing what he can do. Eric Willis still behind Dick Trickle III. Jeffy McGriff was the big loser out of that one. The BAR Honda, British American Racing, TJ Hanley up to third. As we watch Dick Trickle and Eric Willis still close by. Eric has a quicker car, I believe. Anybody out of this race so far? Nope. The 3 car, however. Steve Morgan is last place. As you watch everyone go by. Not everyone, I won't focus on everyone. Ooh, they're side by side between Aiden Shepard and Kyle Bashoya. Bashoya making the move on Shepard. What will Bashoya do? See his teammate off in the distance. Looks like Bashoya will not get that pass done. He'll stay in 11th. Great attempt though. Eric Willis needs to get by Dick Trickle III if he wants a podium. Oh, Dick Trickle III made a little mistake. That sure won't help him at all. So, what will Eric Willis be able to do? Those 2 leaders have really checked out. Look how big of a lead they have. Second, and about 2 seconds. 2 seconds in the third ahead of TJ Hanley is Cardozo. About 3.5 seconds ahead is Benoit ahead of TJ. So far, it's been Benoit's race to lose, with Cardozo in second. We watch the entire field go by again. Looks like Bashoya won't try making a move right now. We watch the Benettons, the Jordans, the BAR, and the Ferrari and McLaren. Field's starting to spread out a little bit. Do you know what would make this race interesting? A safety car. And it looks like TJ Hanley's starting to fall off a little bit. Looks like 4th through 5th is quicker. 6th is quicker than TJ Hanley right now. I believe Jonathan Zorline may have gotten damage. Where is Zorline? Zorline and Jonathan Rains. Both Jonathans may have had contact in pit road. I'm not sure though. It seemed to be the case, and I believe Eric Willis may have used up quite a bit of his tires trying to get past Dick Trickle III, because Jeffy McGriff is up there. Oh, Dick Trickle III may try making a move this lap. No, actually, TJ Hanley with that clean air. Oh, but here comes Dick Trickle III. Not the first one or the second one, the third one. Making a move on TJ Hanley for that podium position. Points are very scarce, so he'll try getting all the points he can, and he does make that move on TJ Hanley. Now it'll be Eric Willis who will try making a move on TJ. Dick Trickle III does have 1 lap fresher tires. I'm not sure if that will do anything. And Cardozo, slower pit stop, however, or not slower, just not a great outlap. Starting to catch up to Benoit there, Irvine again. As we look through the field, Benoit has led virtually all but 2 or 3 laps. I'd say 2 laps. As you watch the field go by. Single file right now. As you watch Steve Morgan, the last place car. And let's watch the field again. Dick Trickle with that amazing move. If we're going to see a pass, it's going to be on the front stretch going into the first S's section. John Dunn up there. Those two leaders have checked out. Right now it's Benoit with a 107 mile an hour speed so far. 18 seconds separating the top. Separating everyone, actually. See if there's any battles right now. Shepard has caught up to Ray Finkel. We haven't talked about Ray Finkel all race. He's doing pretty good up there in 9th. CP Dobbs passed Weber. Ray Finkel has Aiden Shepard all over the back of his vehicle. All over his gearbox. Aiden Shepard with a tighter line on the apex in the corner. However, he does not get it. We're almost halfway through this race. And if what I think is true, they should be pitting in about 3 laps. Now coming to 2 laps. Yeah, TJ Hanley does not have the quickest car right now. Great pit stop by him though. Interesting watching Eric Willis. See if there's any passes. And Jahan Bonde is maybe by Patrick Smith. Smith with fresh tires. Although, yeah, Smith does have a couple lap fresher. 129.3 for the leader. 121.6. But that's only because he's back in traffic, I bet. He can run pretty quick lap times outside of traffic. About 1 second for the lead. Separating the leaders. It just seems like Benoit does not have the strongest cars. We should have pit stops this lap. If I'm not correct. If I'm correct, we should have pit stops. We look through the field. Seems like Jeffrey McGriff may have fallen off this train of TJ Hanley. It's what it is, basically a train, it seems. Let's see if the leaders are pitting. No. So probably next lap they'll pit. Let's see if anybody pits. I believe not. Aiden Shepard making another move. Possibly on Ray Finkel. Will he pull out? All over the back. He does not. However, Eric Willis is making a move on TJ Hanley. That's for 4th position. Eric does not have the power that TJ or that Dick Trickle III has. That was a good attempt at a pass, however. If you are going to make a pass, it has to be in that corner. Like I said, if we are going to see a pass, it's going to be front stretch going into that first corner. Eric Willis did not have enough traction to make that pass. If he did, he would have done it like Dick Trickle. He needs to do it earlier in the run. I do believe we will see pit stops this lap. TJ Hanley holding up this cars. I mean, CP Dobbs is even catching up. Great pit stop by. And we do have pit stops. As we can see, Dick Trickle III stays out. He may be able to make it on fuel. However, the leaders may not be able to. Which, not sure if that'd be controversial because the leaders just have been trying to pull away. As I believe Dick Trickle III did lead that lap, yes. What about Patrick Smith? Well, the leaders are finally down pit road. And let's see what they do. Looks like a quicker pit stop by Benoit. Nope. Actually, Cardozo has a quicker pit stop. Not as close this lap. And TJ Hanley still ahead of Eric Willis. Looked like Ray Finkel stays where he is. Aiden Shepard, where is Aiden stayed out, that's right. About half the field stayed out. So if the race finished, it would be Vance Caldwell, Samet, John Dunn, Aiden Shepard, Jeffy McGriff, and Dick Trickle III. However, we should be seeing these guys start hitting this lap. Yes, they are pitting. What about Aiden Shepard? Will he come down? Yes. They're all coming down this lap. Except for Patrick Smith. Patrick Smith playing. I'm not sure. That's going to be really interesting. 122.6. Lap 19, so he'll be able to make it. Patrick Smith may just be able to make it. If he does, that's great pit stop strategy. Let's see where Trickle is. Trickle down. Looks like Jeffy McGriff also a quick pit stop. And hurry up. Will we have a pass? What will TJ Hanley do? They'll be side by side, I think, coming. No! TJ Hanley overtakes back into third position. Eric Willis, however, does overtake the Williams. Is that the Williams? Yeah, that's the Williams. No caution so far. Where's Patrick Smith? Patrick Smith with a 31-second lead. His stops are about 40 something if you look through the field. Okay, there he is pitting. It seems like Benoit is just able to pull away at the start, although Cardozo is able to catch up. And it looks like CP Dobbs overtook Weber in pits. Ray Finkel stays where he is. Be interesting seeing. Oh, there's Patrick Smith, his teammate running in third. So Patrick's just getting off. Eric Willis in fourth position. As we can see, Patrick Smith. I'm trying to get to Patrick. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's 15th right now, getting passed by a lot of cars. And he'll be second to last, third to last. Benoit continues his domination of this race, continues to dominate. However, Patrick Smith, if he can pull this off, I don't know. That would be crazy. CP Dobbs and Weber battle, and it looks like Weber will take that position from CP Dobbs. So that's 7th position. However, CP Dobbs with a great run out of that corner, he'll stay behind Weber. Ray Finkel also up there. The two Benettons. What will they do? I don't know. Oh man. Dick Trickle III may win this race. Wow, that would be something. Benoit and Cardozo be mortified if they lose this race. I mean, second place may not be great, but it's up there. TJ Hanley running in third position. What will he do? We look through the rest of the field. Where's Patrick Smith? 20th right now. He started 19th. He's just trying to find a good strategy and win this race. Saw strategy last race at Japan for the Japanese Grand Prix. Matt Dunn leading that race. Vance Caldwell also up there. He was not able to get that win. Right now it's about... See, Cardozo, what he needs to do is he needs to be quick out of pit road and do better pit stops, because that's what's killing him right now is pit stops. He needs to learn how to have a better outlap. I mean, Eric Willis all the way in fourth. TJ Hanley, like I said, he's not the quickest car. However, he's has great pit stops and great lap times. What will he try doing? Cardozo, second still. Lost about 2/10 of a second that lap. It's going to be hopefully between these two. Maybe Cardozo will have a better pit stop. We want to see a good race. We don't want to see domination unless you're the leader or the team owner. I mean, he could right now be leading the championship, but he did have that incident last race at the Japanese Grand Prix. Where's the Benettons? Ocon, not a great race. He crashed, unfortunately, with Jonathan Zorline. Let's see if there's a pass. Aiden Shepard trying to make a move on Ray Finkel. However, Ray will get that outside speed. Will Aiden try? Nope, he goes back in line. Up here, starting to get that train effect. The TJ Hanley train. 127. No. He is running quicker than the people around him. Somewhat. Yeah. That's iffy. He just doesn't have a great car this weekend. He couldn't find the setup. Yeah, it seems like Benoit has worse tire fall off than Cardozo. As we can see, the cars roar off in the distance. Looks like TJ Hanley has a better second and third sector. However, when it comes to front line speed or straight line speed, looks like TJ Hanley's poor on that. Will Eric Willis shape up a move this lap? Well, that'll be the big question if he can. Excuse me. Will Aiden Shepard make a move? Possibly. No, looks like Vance Caldwell is getting passed. Yep, Jack James, I believe, passed Vance for 15th position. Cardozo maybe. Yeah, Cardozo's falling off. That could be very bad for second place. 121.3, 121.3. These guys have really quick cars, but TJ Hanley's doing a good job blocking them. I mean, TJ obviously doesn't want to block them, but he doesn't want to give them room either. Eric Willis also up there. Trying to get around TJ Hanley, possibly. Ooh, wow, it looks like Irvine lost a lot of time. Let's see what the time differential is this lap. And now it's a second and a half. It looks like Dick Trickle III may try making a move. Will he? No. Hanley is still blocking. And it looks like Cardozo lost some time, so... Right now, Irvine looks like he'll probably win this race, unless a miracle happens. If you look throughout the rest of the field, no passes. And, wow, that was quite the move it looked like. Dick Trickle III doing the not overcut, pitting when he should. Maybe doing the overcut. not working out for him. He lost a couple positions, promoting the BAR, promoting Barr up to third of TJ Hanley. The Jaguar of Eric Willis as well. He's all up there in fourth. He'll be having a good championship lead since, like I said, he's the only person who scored points in the top six. Benoit retired. Cardozo got involved in an accident, I believe. TJ Hanley just didn't have speed. Eric Willis. What is TJ Hanley's pitting? Troubles for TJ Hanley. Oh, I believe he has a flat tire or some sort of mechanical issue. He's the only one pitting, so he will have to make another pit stop, I believe. And that's really unfortunate for TJ Hanley. I believe it's a flat tire. For TJ Hanley. That's, oh man. Yep, looks like right side puncture, or I mean left side puncture. Or he's just changing the tires. It's a little early to be making a pit stop, TJ. Oh, that's really unfortunate for TJ Hanley. However, that will help Eric Willis get on the podium. And that would be his second podium of the season. Not quite a win, but holy cow, that would be something. Watch Irvine lead. Where is TJ Hanley? Yep, last position. It's probably, oh, actually, he may have done the undercut. Oh, oh, this is early, isn't it? Unless I did my math wrong, which probably. I guess TJ Hanley didn't have a flat tire. Just pitted a lot earlier than most. Okay, let's see for the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix. I almost said Australia. No, this is Mexico. And that may make his stop slower. Let's see what Cardozo does have a car in front of him. He pulls off. Really quick pit stop by Eric Willis. Wow. That was really quick. And there goes TJ Hanley. Where is TJ? TJ may take the lead of this race. Side by side for the lead. TJ Hanley. Will he be able to... Oh, no, he won't. TJ Hanley up to second position. Oh. Wow, that was a great pit stop by TJ Hanley. Eric Willis now in fourth. Well, essentially fourth, now that the leaders are pitting. Where is Patrick Smith? Lap 28. Patrick Smith and the BAR may win this race. Wow. He'll have to do 9 laps, and I think he'll be able to do those 9 laps. Cardozo, frustration being shown after TJ Hanley passed him. Benoit there, Irvine also surprised about that. Let's see if anyone has... It seems like the people that pit in later aren't as quick. As Aiden Shepard's starting to get off pit road. So far not in any points position. Eric Willis in 6th place. TJ Hanley trying to make a move on Benoit. I believe that's what he was doing. Let's see what... TJ Hanley somehow got second. That undercut is a lot quicker. Then there's Patrick Smith. He'll... Oh man, this will be really tight. If Patrick Smith can win after, I don't know, that would be insane. Right now, Eric Willis has 1 point to his name. He should have two, or how was he in sixth? He should be in fifth. And will Cardozo make a move? TJ Hanley with great front lane speed this lap. Will Cardozo... No, Cardozo sticks behind. Let's see Patrick Smith pulling off pit road. Okay. Let's see if he does get ahead of any of these guys. Jonathan Zorland will track. See who's ahead. Looks like Patrick Smith will be ahead of Zorland. Possibly. Off in the grass a little bit. Yep, Patrick Smith does overtake Zorland. Can't believe TJ Hanley is in second. Great pit stop for TJ. Just about 7 laps to go. 120.2. TJ Hanley. Cardozo needs to get by TJ Hanley if he wants a shot for this win. Because all TJ will do is hold him up. And while also not that quick. When Eric Willis is catching up to the leaders. What lap did TJ Hanley pit? I don't remember. And while with that insane straight line speed, that's what's helping him win. Let's see what Cardozo will do. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I will, however, continue as Patrick Smith does get overtaken. Patrick Smith does get overtaken. However, he may win the race. That'd be a great day for BAR. BAR does need the points, as does everybody else if they want to catch up to Eric Willis and the points. So far, Eric's running fourth and catching quickly, to say the least. Right now, Weber actually has points. He's in 6th position. Dick Trickle the third. Where's Dick Trickle the third? Dick Trickle the third has fallen outside the top 7. Or top 6. Dick Trickle the third may not get points this race. And here comes Cardozo for second. Cardozo, will he be able to overtake? Yes, he does. He gets that position. Now he needs to track down Benoit there, Irvine. Cardozo with an amazing pass. With just a handful of laps to go. Like I said, Dick Trickle outside of the points. That will really help Jaguar if Weber does get that 1 point. Good pass by Cardozo. It's what he needed to do, and he did that. However, he did lose some time to the number 14 of Benoit there, Irvine. Yeah, he's way back there. Not way back there, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they pit again, too. Which, they're not pitting again this lap. Here comes Eric Willis on TJ Hanley. Will Eric Willis be able to get by this lap? Couple back here, too. Right, Dick Trickle the third. We know he has a lot of speed. Let's see if he makes the move. And it looks like Eric Willis won't. Will Dick Trickle the third? Dick Trickle does not. TJ Haley in the final podium position so far. He wants to get that podium finish, help him in the points. Everyone wants to finish ahead of Eric Willis, and so far, Eric Willis is leading, so it's going to be tough. Not leading, but fourth position, that's quite a bit of points. Eric Willis is leading the points is what I meant. Cardozo, will he be able to catch up? It'll be tight. Trying to see if he's able to get the draft. Oh, it's like Cardozo's able to carry more speed. They're not pitting this lap. I think they may be good on fuel. TJ Hanley actually pulling away from Eric Willis. Seems like TJ Hanley just has a not so great pickup speed. Or once he pits, he's slower until he just has really cold tires, I think. Is the problem for TJ Hanley. Cardozo caught up. Now it's about 3/4 of a second behind. TJ Hanley doing the exact opposite, falling way behind. A couple laps ago he was about a second back, now he's 2 seconds. Eric Willis will need to get by if he wants that podium position. Dick Trickle III also will need to get by the other Jaguar if he wants a single point. That single point may not seem important, but it may determine the championship. Because points are very limited, so every point matters. Eric Willis right now is just looking to build up that points lead. And Cardozo, will he be able to win? He's starting to catch Aiden Shepard. Except for the front straightaway, it seems. And he's half a second now. 181, 185. Cardozo has a quicker car. I know that. Will Dick Trickle make a move? No. Both Williams just outside the points with Ray Finkel right there in 8th. Cardozo, here it comes for the lead. Possibly the win. Benoit Lothaire Irvine, will he try stretching his field? And it looks like CP Dobbs has pitted. CP Dobbs in pit road. Will that be what's to come? Just coming to 2 laps to go. Oh man, this is a great battle for the lead. Cardozo, Irvine. The Brazilian versus the French man. TJ Hanley, Eric Willis. All over the back. Benoit Lothaire Irvine holding off. Cardozo. Cardozo. Will he make a move? Benoit Lothaire Irvine with that fresh, clean air. However, Cardozo in the draft, but has the dirty air. He doesn't pull out this lap. Does anybody pit? Yes, TJ Hanley and Jeffy McGriff pit. We're coming to the white flag next time by. Will Eric Willis be able to win again? Will Cardozo be able to get past Benoit Lothaire Irvine? Where's Patrick Smith? Smith. Back there. Great stop. However, this is for possibly the win of the race. Unless someone else can stay out and stretch it on fuel. AKA Patrick Smith. Cardozo has a better car right now. Will he be able to get by? This is what the fans wanted to see. A good battle for the win. And that's what they're going to get. Pits. Will they have to make a pit stop? Dick Trickle III, he's staying out this lap. That's good for him. Probably saved some fuel as well. Do the leaders are pitting, I believe. Yes, the leaders pit. What about Eric Willis? Eric Willis pits as well. Dick Trickle III stays out. Coming to the white flag. It's Dick Trickle III leading the race. White flag, as you can see, is being shown. Jahan Bonde gets past Vance Caldwell. Man, that's for a couple points. Both Jaguars pit. Benoit Laver Irvine. He needs a really quick pit stop. And he just takes fuel. Cardozo, just fuel. And he does pass. What about TJ Hanley? We're Jeffy McGriff with a great pit stop. However, Cardozo gets past. Eric Willis all over the back. Where is the leader of Dick Trickle III? Where is Dick Trickle? That's TJ Hanley. And Dick Trickle III, right there. Leading the race. Will he be able to get the win? Coming to the final corner. Dick Trickle III. He's not pitting. Dick Trickle III stretches it on fuel. It was a fuel mileage race, and Dick Trickle will win here at Mexico. Aiden Shepard second. Third will be Samet Oscon. Matt Dunn gets redemption and will get fourth. Jahan Bonde fifth. Sixth is Vance Caldwell. Oh. And it won't matter. Cardozo and Irving will not score points. They pushed it way too hard. Congratulations to Dick Trickle III for the race win. Aiden Shepard, his teammate, dominated the race, but he'll get second while his teammate gets nothing. Samet Oskan and the Benetton. Benetton's had great field strategy. Third and sixth. Jahan Bonde, that's his second point scoring race. Will be a couple points behind Eric Willis now. Wow. Patrick Smith, his strategy didn't work because other people took it. They realized, hey, we need to save fuel. Kyle Bashilia, 20th. You have to feel for Irving, Cardozo, and Willis. Both. All three of them just needed a little bit of fuel. They did not have it, and their race is over. Well, congratulations to Dick Trickle III. That was a really impressive race. Like, wow. Aiden Shepard second. Third is Samet. Good job for the Benetton. Oh, you have to feel really bad for 12th through 17th. They all thought they were probably going to get points, and field strategy, that's the price you take for field strategy races. That's the chance you take and the price that they paid. Congratulations to Dick Trickle III. I'll be right back with the point standings. Alright guys, so here's the current standings. Eric Willis does lead only because Trickle retired the first race. Basically for down here, what I'm doing is I'm recording who has the highest finish, and if they're tied, such as Hanley and Zorline, then who will ever finish higher. So basically, Cal Bashilia has 16th and 20th place finishes, which means he's last, while Eric Willis, Dick Trickle the third, both have a win, which is 10 points. Jahan Bonde is the only driver to score in both races, surprisingly. Eric Willis thought he probably would be able to. Aiden Shepard retired the first race, but he has a couple points. Same with Ozkan, who got third place. Although John Dunn also got third, but seventh. So here's the current standings for you guys if you wanted to know. Next race will be at Indianapolis for the United States Grand Prix. I thank you guys for watching. Currently, pretty baffled. Like, I want to know your opinion on this race because I bet some of you are probably mad that, such as Irvine and Cardozo, but Hanley also, or yeah, Hanley, Cardozo, a couple other people too, like Steve Morgan, or I mean Jeffy McGriff, uh, Weber, and Willis. All of them probably could have scored points, should have, but they didn't because of the pit strategy. So I'm sorry about that. Although I'm not really sorry because that was a pretty fantastic race, in my opinion. I'll see you guys for the United States Grand Prix. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.